Hello and welcome to Dad Got This, where we answer the tough questions like, how hard is it to make legit chimichangas at home? And why should you never enter into a contract with Wolverine? That second one's easy, because of his retractable claws. This is another video in my epic Roosevelt-inspired series. This one is inspired by the Deadpool Chimichanga shirt. Probably one of the most epic shirts that they have ever made. I absolutely love the Deadpool character, love the movies, everything about it, just great. So, in honor of his love of chimichangas, which is mainly really a love of saying the word chimichanga as opposed to eating the chimichangas, I figured we'd make some awesome chimichangas. See how much fun it is just to say the word chimichanga? Everybody say it with me. Chimichanga. See, it just feels good. To make some awesome chimichangas, we're gonna need an awesome sauce, which is kind of like an awesome mix, which is totally different set of characters. But to do that, let's go ahead and set up our Ninja Woodfire, because you know I'm gonna add smoke. First thing you need to do is grab your pellet hopper and fill it all the way to the top with some pellets. I'm using some charcoal pellets because I think it'll give it a really nice flavor. Now, take it, and in a side-to-side motion, give it the dad shake. The dad shake either compacts the pellets and makes it burn better, separates the pellets and gives it lots of air and makes it burn better, or it does absolutely nothing, but makes me feel like it burns better. I still do it every time. Set your wood fire to the smoker setting, 250 degrees Fahrenheit and 2 hours. And that is for the peppers. We got 3 poblano peppers, 4 cubanella peppers, and 2 jalapeno peppers. This should make a mildly spicy sauce. If you want it even spicier, add something like habaneros, but trying to keep it a little bit mild. Maybe the family will like it, and it just won't be me eating it. We're gonna take our peppers and put a couple of them in here. If I had a bigger bowl, I would do it all at once, but I don't, so I can't. Coat them with a little bit of oil. I used avocado oil. And hit them with some dad dust. This is 50% granulated onion, 50% granulated garlic with a hint of MSG. Toss those around in there. And we'll dose them up with some salt. Into your air fry basket. Repeat. In addition to those peppers, we are gonna smoke an onion. And I thought it only fitting to use the closest thing I own to a sword for all of the cutting today, in honor of Deadpool. Probably not the most practical thing to use, but Deadpool's not very practical. We're just gonna chunk this up. Into our bowl. This is a bunch of garlic, probably, I call it 6 large cloves, but not all of them are large, so it's not 6. A little bit of extra of that, a little bit of that, some of that. Fit it in there as best as you can. Off to the smoker. You know what's even more fun to say than chimichanga? Chicken chimichanga. Yeah. So that's what we're gonna make. Chicken chimichangas. We're gonna use that same bowl. And this is about 3 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Chicken thighs are just better. Hit it with a little oil. We're gonna hit it with a little bit of black pepper, a little bit of salt, dad dust, more garlic. And I'm gonna use my new mincer, or garlic press, that I got from Temu. It's cheap, but it works. It's not the greatest, but it does save some time for having to chop and dice all this garlic. Get yourself half a cup of orange juice, and then half a cup of lime juice. More onion. This probably won't go well, but let's give it a try. Woo, it worked. I didn't catch the onion, but I sliced an onion in half midair. It's pretty cool. I should have done that in slow-mo. Dice your onion up. This is a highly technical way to dice an onion. Only trained professionals can do this, so be careful if you try it at home, if you have a sword. Probably need more salt, a little more dad dust, more pepper. And then you really want to mix these guys around. Try to get everything kind of getting happy. Separate your chicken out. Top it with a little bit more spices. Cover this with some cling wrap. Throw it in your fridge while the peppers are smoking. I talk about dad dust a lot. I happen to be out of it. So let's go ahead and knock some out and I'll show you exactly how I make it. Keep an old shaker, anything, just big enough to put some stuff in. I like to do it on a kitchen scale. I set it to grams. And then I take my granulated garlic and I do what looks to be about half the container. For this one, it's 120 grams. Then I take my granulated onion and I do the same till it hits 240. Then I take a tablespoon of MSG. Close it up. Try to leave yourself enough room in your container for shaking. And there you go. Open it up, check, make sure you don't have any MSG floating around on the top, and then you'll know you shook it well. Dad dust. While those peppers are smoking, it gives me a chance to tell you about Roosevelt's really quick. They have been a giant supporter of this channel, and I really appreciate them, but I was wearing their shirts long before they supported the channel. They just make amazing shirts. These Kunaflex shirts are lightweight, they don't wrinkle, they're super easy to take care of. They're like anti-sweat. I don't show sweat stains in them. I just absolutely love it. But they got sweatshirts and hoodies and hats and all kinds of stuff in every kind of theme you could think of. Marvel, Star Wars, Disney. They've got just regular Hawaiian themed. They've got movies. They've got wrestling. Pretty much anything you're into, they probably have a shirt for. So if you want to go check them out, go check out RSVLTS.com. The link will be in the description. 2 hours. Let's go check on the peppers. Those look absolutely perfect. After you take your peppers out, reset the smoker back to 250, 2 hours, and hit start. It might go through an ignition system, it might not. Double check your pellets, make sure there are enough pellets in there to get you through this next smoke. If not, just top it off. What we're gonna do is take these down. We're gonna cut off these ends. We don't need those. They are hot, be careful. Depending on how spicy you want them is how much of the seeds and everything you're going to use in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and separate out some of these seeds so that I only have a little bit. Then it's gonna go in to the blender. Now the peppers I chose are not very spicy. So this should be pretty mild off the jump. This just makes sure of it. And I can add them back in if I want. It's pretty easy to do once they've been all smoked down. Take all your onion and the garlic that's been getting nice and smoky. 1/4 cup of OJ. 1/4 cup of lime juice. About 2 tablespoons of butter. This is 1 teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of cumin. 2 cups of chicken stock. Drop it all in a blender. Give it a taste. Perfectly mild enough for me. It does have a hint of spice. Be ready for that. But it does need a little salt. Go with about a teaspoon of salt. And there you go. And that's a green chili sauce. Now you can make this ahead of time. It'll store for probably like a week in the fridge, just like this. That way you don't have to do this all on the same day. Remember our chicken? It has been hanging out in the fridge for about 2 hours. It's time to go in the smoker. Just take them, drop them in there, but don't get rid of this. We're gonna use it later. On to the smoker. Now we're gonna cook those for 1 hour to 2 hours. We're going for 165 Fahrenheit on this first section, and we're gonna check them every once in a while, maybe give them some flips to make sure they're getting smoky all over. Like I said, stick this back in the fridge because later we're gonna add some extra liquid to this and braise them a little bit right at the end to really infuse them with some flavor and make it nice and shreddable. I'd say after that hour, they are nice and smoky looking. They're temping like 165, 170. we're gonna take the rest of this marinade. Now I know you normally wouldn't put marinade that was raw in with raw chicken, but we're gonna cook this, so that's going to be completely safe. We're gonna add more chicken stock. About 2 cups. Couple of bay leaves, and just get these looking happy in here. This is gonna go back in the smoker. We'll kick that temp up to 300 Fahrenheit and let it go for about another hour. That way it should be completely braised and tender and awesome for shredding. It's been 1 more hour. Let's go grab the chicken. Grab a chicken, take it out, put it in a bowl. Go ahead and set your wood fire to the air crisp setting. Leave wood fire on. Put it at 400 degrees Fahrenheit, about 15 minutes. At this point, I'm gonna think that the chicken should be completely shreddable. Let's find out. Pretty shreddable. Gonna throw on some cotton gloves, and we'll drop my glove over it so that way I can really get in there. Pour some of this juice in there. Give that a little mix. After all that, it is finally time to make a chimichanga. But I want to taste this first. Oh, that is so good. Chickeny, you got that citrus in there. That's fantastic. Need to shred up some Monterey Jack cheese. I should have cold smoked this ahead of time, but I forgot. Get yourself a really big tortilla. Heat it up in the microwave. Some chicken and some cheese. That's all we're gonna put in these. Now I'm bad at this. So, I think you roll like that. You tuck these ends like that. And there you go. Now, once that thing comes up to temp, we're gonna stick this in. But before we do that, get yourself an oil mister and give it a spritz. That's gonna give it that real fried taste. Let's get over to the air fryer. It's ready. We're gonna cook that for about 6 minutes, check it, and flip it if we need to. And there you have a Deadpool chimichanga. This took maximum effort. Let's see how it is. Cross section. Ooh, looks nice. The only thing left is to eat them chimichangas. I should have waited for it to cool down. Oh, it's so good though. Probably should hit it with a little fresh squeeze of lime. Oh, that is delicious. I suggest you do this all ahead of time. Make the chicken ahead of time. It's gonna get better the next day as it soaks up all the juices and everything. Make your sauce ahead of time. And then all you have to do is chicken, sauce, cheese, drop it in the air fryer. Boom, chimichanga. If you would like to pick up one of these shirts, please hit the link for Roosevelt's in the description. If you want this exact recipe, it is going to be on my website, dadgotthis.com. A bunch of other recipes are on there. And if you watched a video that I didn't put the recipe up on the website and you want it, let me know. I will work on it. I would say that this result is definitely worth the effort. Please do the likey, subscribe stuff. YouTube loves it when you leave a like. I love it when you leave a comment. I answer just about every comment in my comment section. If you really want to support the channel, consider becoming a member. All kinds of fun benefits, info in the description. But if you can't, please just subscribe. I would love to hit 50,000 sooner than later. This is really good and it's distracting me from the last question I have to ask you. What's the difference between Paul Bunyan and Wolverine? One is a huge axeman. The other is a huge jackman. Yeah, pretty bad. Dad may tell horrible dad jokes, cook some fantastic chimichangas inspired by Deadpool and Roosevelt's. But one thing Dad will never do is an outro. So that's it. Bye. This is the part where I thank all of my members. You guys are the absolute best. Thank you so much for your support and rock on. I don't know why I said rock on, but rock on. This probably won't go well, but let's give it a try. Woo! It worked!